On tonight's show, our street team visited one of the funkiest donut shops in town, Strange Donuts.
And we have so many talented artists, one of which is an amazing band, Every Little Thing. Y'all stay tuned at Close Up TV.
And ooh, we're gonna talk all things marketing. We're sitting down with Alex Henry with L Amazing Media on tonight's show of Close Up TV.
What's going on, world? It's another episode of Close Up TV. I'm Dre'Co.
I'm Megan now.
And I'm Angela.
What's up, y'all? How y'all
I'm
feeling?
excited. Welcome back.
We're here. We're doing
Right.
it. We are giving St. Louis the recognition it deserves.
How y'all been?
Seriously.
How y'all been?
You
What's
know
been
what?
going on?
Actually,
What's up?
I've been really well getting ready because, you know, the swimming pools are about to open.
Memorial Day is around the corner, you guys. Big plans?
Yeah, I know my birthday 5/25, so.
Oh, well, I know now.
Okay. Are you
Hey.
getting this close-up audience? Dre'Co's birthday is 5/25.
Ooh, so maybe, you know, Strange Donuts is here. Maybe they have a special donut with your name on it.
And a candle in it.
For real.
That sounds good.
Yep.
That sound real good.
How we
So,
need to holler at Jason, right?
We do. We actually want to start off the show with kicking it off with our street team who recently visited a pastry shop, all right?
Yeah.
Who gives a
So
creative twist on a tasty street. Who am I talking about?
Oh my goodness.
None other than
Strange Donuts,
I
all
can
right?
taste it now.
Y'all check it out.
What's up? We're the street team. I'm Joi'Dai.
I'm Zach Clark, and you have entered a world of the weird,
A world where the unthinkable happens and they're open every day.
where the donuts are always fresh, with a twist.
We're close up with Strange Donuts.
Maplewood was our first store, Kirkwood, Creve Coeur, Edwardsville. We had a store in Columbia, Missouri, and we have some franchise locations where we license our name to some places in Mexico City, Mexico.
Tell me about Strange Donuts. I know you started off, you sold like hot dogs and things like that before. So tell us, where did the actual Strange Donuts idea come from?
I worked at different schools doing construction. They started bringing in the furniture. They're bringing in the furniture. I was like, I know where that came from. I should sell it. So I got the furniture, started selling it to schools, right? And then I'm going to this donut shop all the time, picking up donuts and bringing it to my customers. And I was like, man, this donut shop reminds me, it's just an old donut shop. I was like, it reminds me of the interaction I had selling hot dogs, right? So they end up asking me, hey, do you want to buy our donut shop? And I was like, man, that sounds cool. One of my friends from college at the time was like, you know, why don't we start our own brand? So I said, okay, let's do that.
So I know that the Big Brother, Big Sisters, I know that they had a huge impact on you, and so you did give back to that. So tell me a little bit about giving back to the St. Louis area and different funds and things like that that you have going on.
When we started, I was like, you know, there has to be an aspect of this business that gives back. So right now we have this non-for-profit called Strange Cares, and it gives scholarships to kids in Big Brothers Big Sisters. We started with Girls on the Run and then Children's Heart Foundation.
So go ahead and give us your social media, just because, you know, someone might want to stock.
Yes, so Strange Donuts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Zach, they're in the kitchen, so let's probably go ahead and catch up with them.
Awesome, let's make some stuff.
Hey, thanks, Joi'Dai. I'm back here with the baker, Ellie. She's been Strange for how long now?
I've been at Strange for about 3 years now as a baker. I make all the donuts, I make all the icings and all the jellies for the store throughout the week.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so today is a particular day. What are we working on?
So today I'm actually making all of the icings throughout the entire week. So I'll be making probably at least 30 buckets of icing
30
to
buckets.
get us throughout the next week. We'll
Now-
probably go through about 1,000 pounds of powdered sugar to get all of that done.
1,000.
So,
Now you said buckets. Can I see one of these buckets?
yeah, so this is a bucket that we put our icings
Whew,
in.
let me see that.
It's kind of heavy, so be
Yeah,
careful.
that's a workout. Okay.
We definitely get a fair share of a workout back here.
Okay. What's that creamy vanilla filling?
So yeah, this is actually our glaze icing.
A classic.
This is some glaze that I made for this week.
Okay.
So yeah. So the first thing that we do is we use our evaporated milk. That's kind of the base for our
Okay.
icings.
Do I need to
you
move
want to
this?
go ahead and just dump it, or we can just dump it right in like this.
Okay.
And then I will also get some cocoa powder because it is chocolate.
Okay.
It's kind of the main base of our chocolate icing is cocoa powder. So we will take this bag of powdered sugar.
May I?
Yes, of
All right,
course.
so what are we doing?
Just kind of
Okay.
jiggle it like that.
All
So
right.
it's over the bag. Wonderful. So this is the third ingredient in our icings, this lovely powdered sugar.
Okay.
Go ahead and open this up.
And
And
it just
if you-
gets poured into there, or?
So I'll go ahead and scoop some off the top
Oh, okay.
just because it is a little heavy.
Okay.
Like so.
Okay.
And from there we just start the mixer and
Okay.
let it mix.
Now, how long will this mix?
Usually it mixes for about 5 to 10 minutes
Okay.
or so. Sometimes we have to add a little more powdered sugar just
Okay.
because it's either too thin or too thick.
Okay.
So we just kind of check on the consistency and make sure it's right for the donuts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate this whole process. We got a little inside view of Strange Donuts. And we're going to get back to work. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Zach Clark.
I'm Joi'Dai.
It's been fun.
It's been delicious.
It's been Close Up with Strange Donuts.
Back to you guys.
Have you ever been to Strange Donuts? Anybody?
I haven't.
You have?
I have not.
You have not? So we got to make sure we get her there. All right. Audience members, are you all having a good time? Y'all having a good time? Y'all make some noise. It's all right. It's all right. So you guys heard it right here, all right? Strange Donuts is an amazing place to visit. If you haven't been, make sure that you go. Now, I want to ask people in the audience, how did you hear about this? How did you come to be a part of the studio audience?
I actually met one of the Simone, Monet XO, met her at an event, and she was a part of this, and she invited me.
What about you? What about you?
One of the producers is my boyfriend.
Okay. Love.
Yeah, so he invited me, so I come to support him.
Now listen, you at home, if you guys want to be a part of this amazing studio audience, you see we family here. It's easy. All you have to do is hit us up via email, right? Hit us up at closeupstl.tv@gmail.com. And like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hit us up right now on all social media. Facebook, you have Close Up STL, and Twitter and Instagram, you have Close Up TV_. All right? Now shout out to my studio audience here and you guys at home. Ange, Meg, what's up?
Dre'Co, thank you so much for keeping our audience lively,
For real.
excited, active. Your energy is contagious, my friends.
Seriously though, I know.
Yeah,
What's
speaking-
contagious though is who we have
Creative
next.
energy. You guys, our next guest is an extremely well-rounded media professional that has worked with a ton of campaigns. Your mind is gonna get blown.
Yes, I would like to introduce you to Close Up TV. We would like to introduce to Close Up TV Alex Henry with Al Amazing Media.
All right.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hello,
nice
hello.
to have you. Thank you for joining us.
thank you for having me.
No,
Thank you for having me.
anytime. It's our honor. It's our honor. Okay, the name. I mean, before we get to
Yeah.
anything else, that name, Al Amazing Media, how did that come about?
Describe the origin.
Seriously?
It's all in a name.
You know, it's crazy because I'm a music engineer.
Okay.
First of all, I've been a music engineer for 25 years, but I always liked the Kanye song Amazing, you know?
I do.
And then I like everything amazing. So I was like, you know, I'm Al Amazing.
I like
So
that. I like
it
that.
just came up with it.
Yeah, and then that's a powerful word that you're speaking it into existence. You know what I mean? What are some of the campaigns that you've worked on that were just Al Amazing?
Wow. Well, I worked on the Country Grammar album. I recorded pretty much everything. I was part of the D2 camp. I was the head engineer at D2 at Saints. I don't know if you guys remember Saints. So that was me in the studio working all those late nights. So we came up with that.
Dope,
and then we did the
dope.
Pretty Willie album. And I actually went and got Will from Ole Miss. And that was a funny story.
I guess we should have asked who haven't you worked with.
At
That's
that point.
the bigger question.
Who would I like to work with?
Yeah. Who's on your wish
I
list?
would like to work with the next St. Louis artist, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
I got some exciting things and me, Demetrius Johnson, and the
Yeah,
foundation
and
are
he's doing
working
a
on some
lot
things.
in the
Yes.
city. That's one thing that I really love about Demetrius Johnson. So for you to be partnering with him, I already know it's about to be amazing.
That's a big
Oh,
deal.
yeah.
I can't help it.
We are going to use that word in a sentence at least once a week now.
For real.
Well,
So
thank
thank
you.
you.
Well, thank you. Yes.
So let's talk. I mean, when you were young, did you always know that this was the path that you wanted to take? Did you fall into the industry?
Well, my mother was a singer, Fontella Bass.
Okay.
So I've been in studios all my life. I remember I was 11 years old, and,
Okay.
and if you remember some of the St. Louis legends, Oliver Sane, went in an Oliver Sane studio, and I saw those buttons, and I knew I wanted to be in the media business. I wanted to be a music engineer, and I wanted to be part of it. And I always tell my kids and everybody that I mentor or I've worked with over the years, if you stay close to the equipment, you'll always have a job in the industry.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And then what are some words of advice? Because sometimes being a millennial, being a young adult, we get stuck sometimes having to work jobs that we just cannot stand. But knowing that we have a passion for media, how can you, what words of encouragement do you have for someone to stay focused despite everything that's just getting on their nerves?
Well, you know, it always comes with confidence. I always teach, first of all, confidence. Like one of the first things we do when kids come in is we tell them how to project their voice, how to stand out in a crowd, so to speak. You know, if you're in the media business, and both of you ladies are very good at it, and I follow you both. So
Nailed it.
you have to have that you have to wake up with that energy every morning, and whatever you can do to get that, if it's meditate, if it's bike riding, if it's talk to someone. We use a lot of think tanks. We work.
love it. Cool.
So those kind of things, you know.
Yeah, and we can relate because honestly, the way we get ready for close up, we play Dre'Co
Oh,
songs.
there's a dance party
Yep.
that happens in our green room. We don't open that up to the public because I'd be fired for dancing like a crazy
It's
person.
all right though. We love it though.
But there is something when you get these creative minds together and you start sort of brainstorming and your energy is just contagious.
It is.
But Alex, I want to just back up a little bit. So you mentioned you're a mentor and you give a lot of advice to young people. Can you perhaps recall a really solid piece of advice that you were given?
Right.
Wow, myself? Yeah. Lester Bowie was my stepfather, and he always told me if you have to work, you would be poor. He said, so if you do what you love, you'll always be rich. You'll always love what you're doing. So my advice probably would be, you know, find what you love to do and pursue it. Yeah, it makes a big difference in your life.
It does, and when you enjoy the things that you do, you don't mind getting up and turning in that time sheet,
Absolutely.
right?
It's true.
That's
You don't
right.
feel like you work a day in your life.
That's
You
right.
love what you do.
I love it.
So speaking of a day in the life, can you even attempt to walk us through a day in your life? Because you do so many things, Alex.
Oh my God. Well, right
Loaded
now,
questions, I know.
For real.
a day, my typical day gets up pretty early. I try to meditate a little bit. So I like to bike ride. I mean, I've had a bike for a couple of years, so I've been trying to get better at it riding.
better,
Yeah, you know.
balance.
Do you go through Forest Park, or do you have certain routes that you take? Or you just
I like the
explore?
downtown trail more than any.
Really?
And then
Awesome.
Forest Park is one of my favorite places.
Yeah,
in the
you can't go
world.
wrong with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really can't go wrong with Forest. But
And
it's a
especially with the
treacherous.
riverfront,
It's
how
a
they redid that.
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
I know.
Yeah, it's very beautiful riding on the riverfront. So the typical day after that particular point, I work for a law firm, Smith Brown. So I do paralegal work during the day, and so I'm helping people out that way during the daytime. And I usually get to the studio around 5 or 6. We'll do either session recordings, music videos, or I'll cover an event that Demetrius Johnson is doing. We had a big Easter egg hunt this weekend, and it was super cool.
Yeah, the
It
radio station was
yes,
there.
you guys were there in full effect. Yes.
Yep.
You're everywhere.
He really is. What other things that you're doing this summer? I know you have to be working on
Oh
some things this
yes,
summer.
yes. I'm very excited this summer. There's some super exciting things for you youth that are 10 to 15 years old. Down at the Demetrius Johnson Foundation, we're having a summer media camp
Dope.
in which we're showing kids the whole process of what you guys are doing here and what we do. We're also working with Richard Rodriguez, who's part of the Film Network.
Yeah,
And,
he's a great
and
guy.
he's brought some really good directors, Peter Booth, to town, and we're going to work on on a horror flick.
So that sounds super dope.
Yes.
Is there an age limit though? I want to go.
Yeah, no
There's
kidding.
no limit on the age. We want kids to be at least 10 years old so that they can kind of keep their attention span.
Absolutely.
But we do have team leaders, and we have room for anyone who wants to come help, volunteer,
Yeah,
learn
let's
how
go,
to
man.
act.
No, for real.
Seriously,
Yes.
sign us
Maybe
up.
we can pass at 16. You
I
know what I'm
think-
saying?
I mean, yeah. We're only 5 feet
17,
tall.
17.
Oh, okay. Well, he just had that
So
extra.
we can drive ourselves there.
For real. No, I really want to say thank you so much. You dropped so many amazing gems. And on top of that, I look forward to people joining your media camp. And where can people follow you at on social media so they can enroll?
You can find me if you just put in Facebook, create sound. You would type up me. You can post me on Amazing Media.
Cool.
You can find me at Instagram at UC Big Al.
Okay.
Or you can find me on Facebook at Alex UC Big Al Henry.
I love your name.
We're going to find you on all of these. Honestly,
Well, you know
and
where the U City comes from.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you talking.
Well, you got a lot of ventures, a lot of excitement coming up in the near future. And honestly, I think all of us would be really, really happy to collaborate with you in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a film, an event, having you back on the show.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Most
love
definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
inspiring.
you.
Thanks for your time.
And also, we will be checking in with Dre'Co, because you heard about the cover band.
Oh, yes.
Every little thing. Dre'Co, what's going
How's it
on out
going?
there?
Now, our next guest is an amazing premier cover band, all right? They not only cover top 40, they also cover country rock, classic rock, and modern rock, all right? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise. Put your hands together for none other than Every Little Thing. So I want to kick it off. First of all, welcome to Close Up TV. What's up?
Thank you. Hello.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yes.
Good, good. So I want to make sure the people at home and our amazing audience know exactly who you guys are. So let's start with you, beautiful young lady. What's your name?
Heather.
Heather. Okay, what's your name, my man?
My name's Brad.
Brad. What's up, Brad? How
you
you
doing?
doing? You good?
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What's your name, man?
I'm Miles.
Miles. Like Davis or not?
That's right.
Okay, okay. All right.
I'm Dave.
Dave. What's up, Dave? And everyone at home, this is an amazing band, Every Little Thing. So I want to start off with, how did you guys meet? How did you even connect?
Sure. Well, we were all kicking around in cover bands like lots of people do. We ended up working for the same guy who asked us to do some shows without him because he had some health issues. And we discovered while we were doing those shows that we wanted to be a band together. So that's how we got started.
Were you all always into music as far as being a part of a band, or did you guys start writing individually? How did that work out?
Well, we were all in different bands. I personally was in a band for over 8 years before I met all these guys, and I took a big leap of faith to sit with these guys, and really it's been great and successful.
Now, Miss Leading Lady, I want to just start with you. How did you start off with the band, first of all? How did you even meet with them?
That's actually a fun story. I was, sitting in with different bands and filling in, and they, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I got a text from the gentleman that brought us all together, and he says, "Oh my gosh, our lead singer, she's sick. She can't make it. She's calling out." And this was like the day after Thanksgiving, and I didn't know anybody. We didn't know. I've never met them, so I said, "All right, hurry, shoot me your set list." And so we were kind of, trying to piece together what we knew together. And after the show, Brad's like, "So, you want to be in our band?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And it just kind of fell into place.
It's amazing how the chemistry brought you two together. Like you said, it was a phone call. You guys really came together and brought that chemistry. Now, when you guys are doing shows, is there something that you always go to? Is it a go-to song that you guys love with the cover band, or do you just go wherever you please?
Well, it's a little bit of everything really for us, but I mean, for me, if there's one song that stands out, it kind of features everybody in the band singing a little bit of lead and doing our harmony vocals. We do some Beatles stuff with Sgt. Pepper and with a little help from my friends with Dave singing it. So
Okay. My man Dave, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
We want to make sure the people at home know exactly who you are as well. So I want to start by talking about the instruments that you guys play. Of course, we have the leading lady, so let's start with you, Dave.
I'm the drummer.
Okay, drummer.
Dave is undersold it. Dave's a great drummer. He's also a vocalist for us, too, so he does some
You're
singing.
being modest, Dave. Come on.
That's right.
Sorry.
I'm a lead guitar and vocalist.
Okay.
I'm the bass player, and I also do
a lot of the production side of things as well. So.
And social media, but yeah, definitely. And I'm the lead singer. Yay!
So Every Little Thing, the name, how did that come about?
We toiled over that so much.
We all fought each other.
We did. It
Was
was
it like fisticuffs fight, or it was like take a
It
vote?
almost-
Like,
For a couple minutes.
okay, okay.
I was really sure.
I think she won. I know she did. It's all good.
It was you know, we just kept throwing back and forth some ideas, and then we were at practice, and I think we all kind of said, well, you know, we play everything, and then Miles was like, every little thing, and we're like, and so that's kind of how it was born.
Miles, it looked like you the brainchild, man.
I don't know. I think it was Dave.
It might have been Dave too. I don't know.
I
I know
that.
it was like just we all kind of just went, whoosh, yeah, at a practice. So.
Anything that you guys have coming up in the near future that we want to make sure that we keep in touch with you guys on?
Well, we've got tons of shows for sure. So naturally, we want everybody to visit us on Facebook. It's STL Every Little Thing Band. Come out and see our shows. We've got some private shows. We got public shows.
Weddings,
So
wineries.
we're all over town.
Anything, bar mitzvahs, anything?
That's right.
Anything with sound, y'all can,
Yes, we'll show
okay,
up.
okay. I like that. So one thing I really wanted to know is, did you guys have a project, or do you guys have any music coming up to where you guys are doing a album, anything like that? Or is it just more performances?
Well, right away, it's more for performances, but we've got some original material that we're developing. And I don't know if we're going to be doing an album, but we're definitely going to be putting some singles out in 2020. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's amazing, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that you guys at home stick with Every Little Thing, okay? All you need to do is follow them, as my man Miles said, on Facebook. You have Instagram or Twitter or anything like that? Okay. Make sure that you follow them. And what's the handle? We want to make sure that you guys get that clear for them.
Yeah, it's STL Every Little Thing Band.
STL Every Little Thing Band. You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Every Little Thing. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, what a show. Okay, you guys, how much creative energy can you possibly fit in the studio?
We need
I
some
think
more.
a lot. Amazingly.
I see what you did there, Meg. You guys, we could not have done this amazing show without our fantastic guests. So a giant thank you from us to the guests.
Yeah, and you at home, thank you also for watching us here at Close Up TV. Next time, we want to see you out in the audience. Don't you think so?
You know that. And you know I have to give a special shout out to the livest, coolest audience. Make some noise for our audience and the people at home, you know.
So we know summertime will be here before we know it. The pools are opening up, Memorial Day. I mean, can we believe that we're about to be in the 6th month of the year already?
Man, I cannot. I cannot,
Really?
yo. I'm ready for it, though.
For real.
Time flies when you're having fun, and clearly
Hello.
I guess we're doing something right here.
Hello.
So you guys keep up with us on social media. We cannot say that enough, but we want to bring you into the conversation.
And you know how to do that. Hit us up on Facebook at CloseUpSTL and on Twitter and Instagram at CloseUpTV_. And we want to make sure that you guys know this is your home.
For real.
This is your home. Whenever you want to come visit us, make sure that you holler at us. It's right here on Close Up TV. Love.
We love you.
That's a
Good
wrap.
night, St. Louis.
Thank you.
And
Peace.
again, thank you for hanging out with us here at Close Up TV.